Gotta wipe this camera. Bam. It's a little blurry. Sorry to anyone who pops in here after it's live. Gotta get this camera. Got to get this camera wiped. Ooh, it's good enough for now, I'd say. Okay, I'm just getting grounded. Hello, hello, hello. Whoever pops in after the live stream, welcome, and get yourself cozy and comfortable and set up for your self-care ritual time. Our meditation times are for us to ground and center, for us to reflect, for us to just be still and just exist, just breathe without worrying about the past, worrying about the future. So if you're watching this, then welcome in and get yourself settled in. And I'm just gonna get myself also a little grounded as I wait for a few more of my fam to pop on in. Ooh, what is this? Lighting on, lighting off. I didn't know they had a setting for more lighting. That's fancy. Dwayne is in the house. What is up, man? Hearts. Oh my gosh, how are you? Glad to see you pop in first. I'm doing well. It's a good day. It's a beautiful day out here. There's lots of challenges, lots of shadow work as I've been here on the Aina, the land, and it's intense, but I'm still grateful I get to be out here in nature and be out here in the sun. Did some yoga like 2 hours ago-ish, so I'm grateful for that, and doing a lot of reflection, and I'm just grateful I get time to do this, to do these live streams, and yeah, it brings me peace into my days, so I'm glad. How are you doing? Excellent as always, probably, right? What have you been up to, Dwayne? Yeah, don't mind me if I'm just like closing my eyes and breathing. I'm just needing to center myself. There's a lot of good things coming up. I'm also like volunteering for a festival called Manifest. That's this weekend, so I'm also preparing for that, and it's really cool so far. I met a bunch of people that energetically I sense and just feel like I can fully be myself around and with. And I went to like a meet and greet today it was like 11. It was like from 11 to 1. So that was a good time too. And I really appreciated meeting other people who want to be part of something that's just, I don't know how to call it. What I would to say right now, words are like losing me. I don't want to say bigger than us, because I think we're part of that big thing, you know. But the feminine energy, Manifest is this festival representing the feminine energy, and it's led by women. It's really cool. So I'm grateful to volunteer part of this festival here in Hawaii. And it's like, yeah, what better way to, you know, end my last few weeks here in Hawaii. So I can talk more about it some other day soon, maybe later at the end of the live stream or tomorrow. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna help with decor, so gotta get my creative outlet going in here, so I'm excited. That's good. It all gets better in time. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying my best, you know, and the best that we can do is reflect and be as aware of ourselves as we can in the present moment, you know. And that's what I feel like I've cultivated the most in this time here. Like, I feel like I've been able to create a sense of awareness when it comes to like my emotions and going too much into an intense place, especially if it has to do with frustration or anger or anything. And yeah, I feel like that's a part of myself that it feels like I've truly healed, so I'm grateful for that. Always excellent. And that's what I choose to be no matter what the situation. Yes, thanks for asking as always. Absolutely. And I love that. I love that you say that. I know I jokingly say like, oh, how are you doing? Excellent as always, right? And I just like laugh. But no, I appreciate you giving more insight into that and more clarity, because I feel like it is a choice, you know, even if we're feeling like shit, you know, we can also choose to also be excellent even within that too. Unless you also just don't feel any negative ways, and that's good. But part of the human experience, I feel, you know, is just embracing where we're at. And it's choosing how you want to show up and how you want to feel, or how you want to like perceive your present moment, you know, in the time that you're in it and going forward too. So I love it. Thank you, Dwayne, as always. Words of wise wisdom, words of wiseness and wisdom. And I also hope to grow into that more easily as well. I am. I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing. I want to grow into feeling excellent, just like you, all the time, at any time. Or not feeling, I don't know if you're saying you feel excellent, but I want to choose to say that every time someone asks how I am too. I'm trying to choose what also feels genuine to me right now, so I'm getting there. Hello, hello. Someone named Wayne. Hey, how you doing? Do. Okay. So, oh wow, we're 7 minutes in already. Okay. So we're gonna get started with opening messages, because the last time I did this reading, not reading, meditation. The last time I did this meditation, I was at Kilauea volcano, but the service wasn't the greatest, so bit of a bummer, because I feel like doing a meditation on sovereignty and inner strength and freedom, I feel like a volcano embodies that, you know, energetically and truly, just seeing it physically too. But you know, I trust that the universe was like, okay, we're not gonna have this live happen right now. Who knows? Like my friend Kevin was helping me film it and stuff, and doing the music. He was DJing the music on his phone. But hey, maybe it just didn't turn out the greatest as much as like he said it did, or even I would have wished it did. So, you know, I'm gonna trust that. We're just gonna do the meditation again, and maybe the way I'm instructing it today will feel a little more in tune with it in a different kind of way. So we're gonna do that meditation again on sovereignty, empowerment, strength. Let's see, I want to pull two. Okay. So I think I'll still tap into energy of the volcano too in some kind of way. I'll give like an analogy for it. So we have, okay, 9 of Swords, and that is upright. So this is energy for the collective, by the way, for anyone who isn't sure what I'm doing and why I'm pulling cards. So for the meditation, just linking to the meditation themes, energies, this is why I pull cards, and it helps to also link to the live stream that's tomorrow, which is my Tarot Tuesday on Instagram. So, oh wait, yeah, we have 2 cards here. So right now, collective energies for like human collective, all of us, and especially if you're tuning into here, we have 9 of Swords. So it's a nearing completion of something that is intense here. You see these swords, this woman is crying. She has like, I would say this is like her spirit animal guide here, whether it's like perceived as a real pet or like a spirit, actual spirit. And then you have this woman looks distraught and sad and depressed, and maybe a lot of people are feeling that in a collective, or you know a lot of people who are, and you see people just going through this kind of transformation within their heart. It's an emotional transformation here. that's happening, and they're usually the strongest transformations, I'd say, one of the biggest transformations, other than physical transformation, right? But it's like the energy within you, and it's interesting to see. It's very alien galaxy themed, yes. The swords here do represent this challenge, a sense of difficulty, turmoil. And so this is coming to a near completion as we're processing through difficult experiences that we've gone through. Because, you know, it's not like it's a new year and then suddenly challenges are just gone just because, okay, we're recognizing it's a new year, at least in whatever specific calendar, right? I forgot now. I'm like, my brain is blanking because there's different calendars, different cultures and whatnot, and there's different New Years and stuff. You know, Chinese New Year, I think, might be at the end of February or the beginning of February. I can't remember. But yeah, so maybe some people around you, could be you, are feeling this turmoil in your life right now. There's a big change happening with truth coming to the surface on something, on some kind of area, whether someone's revealing truth to you or you're revealing truth. And the reason why I say that is also because that shows here in this poster that's in this imagery here. It says the truth is out there. Also says trust the process. I just noticed that. So I feel like if you or someone you know, or just a group of people you know, are going through a difficult time right now, and you're going through the motions, I feel like this is that reminder to hang on tight. And this was in the tarot reading last week, or it was 2 weeks ago. It was last week or 2 weeks ago. It was to hang on tight because January is a tumultuous time right now. That was what I read. So just hang on tight, trust that you were strong enough to get through it, and just try to trust that the universe is showing you exactly where you're meant to be, where you need to be, the challenges you need to encounter. And it's all for a reason, even if you can't understand it in the present moment. You're going to see it later on. So just keep trusting. You can feel shitty if it feels real to you to feel shitty about an experience, and that's okay. And to honor that, you don't spiritual bypass your emotions. But yeah. Just trust that that's happening as it needs to for a reason, to feel the weight of your emotions as you're living in this human experience. Okay, and our second card is Two of Discs. So Two of Discs, it's reversed. So there's an energy of feeling unbalanced, perhaps, or maybe could be juggling too many things or needing to pick and choose between things. Maybe it's even making a decision that has to do with some kind of abundance that you have in your life. It doesn't have to be financial. It could just be like a path. Maybe like it looks like two different paths, you know, like portals of energy here. I like that there's like a dolphin flying in the sky up there. Definitely getting Lemurian energy, and Lemurian energy was mentioned earlier at the meet and greet for this festival I'm volunteering for. So yeah, Hawaii does have Lemurian energy that surrounds it, connected to the land, ancient energy, ancient civilization energy. So perhaps it could be also, I'm feeling the feminine, divine feminine energy here too, connected to this. So I feel like that's wanting to come through. Maybe also me doing the meet and greet earlier with this festival is a sign. So there could be some kind of decision that like the human collective here is needing to make in their lives that has to do with the heart center, that has to do with their divine feminine emotional body, and doing what actually feels right within you and within your body, and maybe learning to prioritize certain things based on what your feminine energy within you says, no matter whether you're in the physical a man, or you could be non-binary, or you could define yourself as a woman or identify with women. So but overall, we're just going with the energies here. The feminine energies are currently at the forefront for sure, and I feel like they just have been for the past like 6 to 8 months, at least strongly. But right now, if you're going through some kind of turmoil, then it's like you're being led to recognize that and allow yourself to be in that emotional headspace, well, not headspace, I wouldn't say emotional body, the physical body, and just allow yourself to feel it and go through it, but yet trust that everything's for a reason. Let's see, so it's 4:46. Since we're 15 minutes into the live stream, I do still want to just head into the meditation, breathwork and meditation. As for the cards, since there were 2 today that were pulled out, I actually I'm gonna read into the guidebook for these either at the end of meditation or it'll be tomorrow for Tarot Tuesday. So we can dive a little deeper into what the specific images of the cards mean as well, because they could have a little more details on that. And just like the star guides messages as well that are on the cards, that come from the cards. All right. So let me know if you're feeling like you need a little more time. But I'm going to start explaining our breath work now. We're going to do, let's see, I'm going to have us do 1 round of Wim Hof breathing, because I just want to make sure I can really dive into the actual guided meditation part this time around. We're going to do 1 round of Wim Hof. It's going to be 30 breaths, breathing in through the mouth and out the mouth. So you're breathing all the way in through the belly and chest. Breathing in with power, doing a sigh of relief out. And we're going to do 30 of those. Okay? Actually, I'm going to have us do like a 32 count. We'll do 32. If I forget while we're doing it, it's okay. We'll just do 30. 30 to 32. So do 1 round of that, and then we'll do 1 round. We're going to hold for a minute and 15 seconds, and then we'll do another round of slower breath work. There's not going to be any holds or anything. We'll just do like box breathing or ocean breathing, just to like have the balance of active, powerful breathing that gets adrenaline pumping, but then also we'll have breathing that gets our mind in a calmer state. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I know it's just the 2 rounds. Let's see. Yeah, definitely want to do that today. Okay, so get seated, or you can lie down in a position where you're comfortable and you feel like you're not going to be bothered by anyone or anything. And I also apologize in advance that we don't have music today. I was going to have music, but I left my bag somewhere. I had a bag with my other phone in it with the music. But anyway, it's okay. Hopefully you can soak in the nature that's around me. All right, let's get ready. I'm getting my bag soon, by the way. If anyone's wondering, like, wait, what? You left it somewhere? I'm getting it soon. Yeah, there's missions and things today, and I don't have my own vehicle, so that's just what the situation is. If I had a bike, I probably would have done it myself, but I gotta get that situated for next year. Anyway, let me stop ranting. All right, let's tap into this. You can gently close your eyes. We're gonna do our 32 Wim Hof breaths. First, just take a big deep breath in. Breathing in new energy here. Exhale out the old. Settling into your body, and in 3, 2, 1, Wim Hof breaths. 10 more, or 12 more. Three, 2, 1. Breathe all the way in. Squeeze your abdominal muscles in, your pelvic muscles, like you're squeezing in your pee. Hold this energy in, send it up to the crown of your head. And then exhale all the way out, sigh it out. Breathing all the way out, holding on this breath retention out for a minute and then 15 seconds. I'll be counting down for us. So no worries about the time. Just relax into your body. trust you can hold your breath for a little over a minute. And if you need to breathe in anytime, just take a little sip of breath in through the mouth and then exhale the rest out for the remainder of the time. Relax into your seat. Notice how your body feels. Any shifts in energy. We're almost there. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and now breathe all the way in. Fill all the way up to the chest. Hold, sending this energy up from the base of your spine to the crown of your head again. Activating all your 7 chakras here. And squeeze a little more. And sigh all the way out. Very good. Taking some natural breaths in and out the nose. And then when you're ready, I invite you to breathe in for a count of 4. 3, 2. Hold all the way in at the top for 4. 3, 2. Exhale out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then breathe all the way in right away for 4. Counting in your head. Pause at the top for 4. Exhale out for 8. Have my fingers up if you need. Take a quick peek at where you are. In for 4. Hold for 4. Out for 8. In for 4. Hold for 4. Out for 8. In for 4. Continuing onward with your count, holding for 4. And out for 8. Continuing on with your own count now. Regulating your nervous system, slowing it down. Allowing yourself on each exhale to let go of everything before this meditation. Let it go of everything you have to do after. Just be here with the now, in the present moment. If your mind races off to anything else, just bring your awareness back to the breath, back to the count, without judging yourself, being hard on yourself. Bringing yourself to the awareness of your breath here and now. A few more cycles. And on these last few breaths here, I invite you to breathe in this light energy, the life force of our prana. Give it a color. Be creative. Imagine you're breathing in the willpower of the very essence of our life. Exhale out any self-doubt, any worries, anything that doesn't serve you. Letting go of any stories attached to your self-worth and value. Just being present with this energy you're breathing in, this life force. Maybe imagine it building a fire that's the color of this breath that you're envisioning coming in, filling you up. Imagine this energy expanding from your heart center all throughout your body and then expanding past your skin, creating an aura around you, or maybe even just adding to the aura that you already have, if you're used to visualizing your own aura. Take 3 more cycles of this 4-4-8 breathing, continuing to seal this image in your mind or feeling within your body. And after your last cycle of this breath, return to your own natural breathing in and out of the nose. Feel into your body. Observe your change in energy from before this meditation breath work to now. And see yourself surrounded by this life force energy that represents our inner sheer willpower. This also represents our confidence, our passion for all that we believe in. all that we want to create. And maybe in this moment, you bring your palms together and you rub them in a circular motion. If you want to build some heat and power in your palms from your own hands here, just creating this energy, and you do it faster and faster, and then release your palms when you're ready. Once you've had enough, feel that energy tingling between your hands, and then you can place your palms over each other, over the rib cage area in the center, or you can place one palm over the rib cage area, your solar plexus, and then one palm over your heart, connecting to your heart and solar plexus chakras, energy centers. These are your two energy centers of transformation and embodying true abundance, which is love, the love within, the abundance that we have within. At any time, if your hands get tired of being held up, you can place them back down on your lap or wherever it may be comfortable for you to. And as we breathe in here, seeing yourself with this aura surrounding you, your sheer willpower, I invite you to envision this energy is as strong and as fierce as lava spewing from a volcano. The lava that spews from a volcano is the energy of passion from our earth. Not only destroys, but also creates new beginnings. The destruction of land, reforming of new land. The fire within our Earth's core, rising up to meet us here in the 3D Earth plane. Just as your soul has chose to risen within the physical body you reside in. Feel your connection to the earth, to an energy force as powerful as a volcano. And I call upon my highest vibrational spirit guides and angels to give us the fierce power, yet passion and love from the Kilauea volcano that released her lava last week, and to send this energy into this meditation right here and now. And to everyone who may watch afterwards, and to everyone who may be here and now, soaking in this energy. Unforgiving lava, who allows herself to be seen, to be felt, to be heard, unforgivingly, allowing herself to be. A fire of emotion, a fire of creation, a fire that can choose to end things in a moment, in any given moment. That is the strength and beauty of divine feminine energy within you, within me, and everyone that resides here on this planet. No matter what gender you may be, I invite you to tap into this fierce energy. It's what drives us to nurture. It's what drives us to dream. It's what drives us to speak our mind, to speak our truth. It's the passion of our trust within. The trust that you're connected to something greater than what you can even see or imagine in this 3D realm. But just as great at the same time. Greater yet just as great. Our life force energy. Our awareness. Our ability to be and to breathe. To notice, to observe, to feel. Breathe this in for another moment. And as you breathe in this passion, this fire, I invite you to breathe in the word sovereignty, the word freedom, and the word authenticity. Sovereignty, freedom, authenticity. Sovereignty, freedom, authenticity. Repeat these words in your mind or aloud. Feel the vibration of these words. Allow yourself to soak in sensations or emotions that connect to these words. Sovereignty, freedom, authenticity. Sovereignty, freedom, authenticity. And I invite you in this moment, as we near the end of our meditation practice, connected to these words, to the vibration of the words, ask yourself, how can I, going forward, allow myself to be more sovereign? How can I allow myself to be more sovereign? How can I allow myself to be more free? How can I allow myself to be more free? And how can I allow myself to be more authentic? How can I allow myself to be more authentic? And I invite you for another 2 minutes here, another 2 to 3 minutes, to sit with these questions, to sit with the words of how you can allow yourself to be more sovereign, how you can allow yourself to be more free, and how you can allow yourself to be more authentic. Just what action can you take? Maybe something in your life externally has made you feel like you're being held back. But it's a mindset, and maybe you can take an action, which is within your power. You can take an action to think a certain way, to do something physically that will allow you to be more sovereign and to feel more free and to not feel so trapped. Maybe it's asking for help. Maybe it's standing up for yourself and what you believe in, speaking up, speaking truth. Maybe it's living life, doing what you love to do. Your hobbies become your career. Maybe it's simply taking time every day, even if it's just 5 minutes, to ground yourself, to tell yourself affirmations, to tell yourself you're beautiful, to do something that makes you feel good. Maybe like a chainsaw, you need to cut something out of your life. Sever ties. I'll give you another minute longer. When you're ready, bringing your awareness back fully to your body. Bringing your palms together, rubbing them once again, one more time in a circular motion. Take a big deep breath all the way in as you rub a little faster here. And exhale, separate your palms. Place your palms over your eyes, open and close your eyes under your palms, giving this energy to your vision, to your sight. Close your eyes again and bring your palms together again and rub them again in a circular motion. And then separate the palms again. Rub your face and your entire head and neck with the palms. You can hover it over if you don't want to touch your face. Rub your arms all the way down to the hands. Rub down your chest all the way down to your belly, lower abdomen. Rub on the shoulders all the way down from the upper back to lower back. Rub on the hips. Rub your thighs, knees, shins and calves, ankles, and feet all the way down to the heels and tippy toes. Having spread all this healing energy all throughout your body. All that love, all that compassion, and all that recognition from yourself. I invite you to bring your palms to your heart center. And now I thank you tonight for being here as an act of self-care. Acknowledge every single breath, every movements you've made, every moment you've brought your awareness back to the present moment, even back to account during breathwork. All of its progress toward better health and wellness within you, within me, and for a better world. The light and the darkness in me, honor and cherish the light and the darkness in you, because our imperfections make us perfect, and we're all a ball of yin yang together as one. Namaste, and one love. Thank you. And when you're ready, you may gently blink your eyes open, coming back to the present moment. And feel free to stretch if you want to also. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Whew. Yes, I feel good. I feel pretty stabilized and in my strength, and I hope you guys are able to feel that too. And honestly, I do feel like I was more in my sovereignty today giving this meditation compared to last week, which is very interesting. considering I was doing it in front of the volcano, but I also feel like I didn't have all my tools and resources that I would have preferred to have had available at that time. So hopefully this live stream saves and doesn't also go kaput. I would love to hear your experiences. Feel free to share in the comments, because you never know how you could inspire someone who watches this back, or if they're in the live stream, you never know how you can help them feel heard and understood. You never know how you can help them feel related to as well. And yeah, I feel like I was able to have more of a clear mind. If I can just start, just because it helps. Sometimes to get other people to speak up as well, because I love to hear experiences, and I love for people to feel in their strength and sovereignty as well. So I feel like, yeah, I was able to be more clear-minded doing it today. Last week when I was doing the meditation, I was coming down from a weed high, and that was not really, that was not the best, I think, scenario to be cutting a meditation. I mean, someone could do it, but for me personally, I'd rather just be in full clear energy without any substances or anything needed to be, in my auric field. There's nothing wrong with it, but I do feel more clear-headed. I was worrying too much last week about how I may have looked, or if I sent it too robotic or something. But also I was still chilled too. I wasn't too anxious. Let's see some insights. Dwayne said, yeah, that was a great session. I definitely appreciate you as always. Thank you kindly. Absolutely, Dwayne. Thank you as well. Thank you for popping in. Always makes me happy to have you in here. You're a brother, you're a soul fam. I appreciate you. And also I just want to give a shout out to Dwayne real quick anyway, because I want to thank him for, he's helped me on my awakening process as well. And he's showed me the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, and I don't know, actually, if I would have discovered things without you. Probably would have, honestly. It was just, maybe it would have taken longer or in a different kind of way. I think if something's meant to come your way, which a revelation of truth in existence, a revelation of just who we all are, and finding out more information on ancient civilizations, I think is just where many people and almost everyone is meant to go in some way, because it's just the truth of who we are in our existence, and it has a huge part to play, whether or not certain beings are actual gods or not, or they pretend to be or whatever. It's still all linked to our existence. So I'm not gonna go too deep into that right now, but thank you, Dwayne. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you. I appreciate you. Because yeah, I definitely I wanted friends that would be able to, in their own ways, help me with my process, just by sharing things and sharing your insights. And that was a good audiobook, and yeah, it led me down more on my journey and opened up doors for me. So that was really cool. So if anyone else would like to share as well, feel free to. I'll give you we'll do another 2 minutes to see if anyone else wants to share anything. Aside from that, I think I will look at these 2 cards maybe real quick, since we're at the end. I don't have my candy card affirmation cards today. I'll be pulling those tomorrow for the tarot live stream on Instagram. So if you like the meditation tonight, whenever you're watching this, I do Instagram live streams on Tuesdays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's my Tarot Tuesdays, and I pull tarot cards connected to this energy as well. So the cards I just pulled, they're going to be connected to that too. So I encourage you to tap in, and if you need clarity on anything, I will offer that. It's going to be a free collective reading, but also I can do paid readings for personal stuff as well if you want it during a live stream or even afterwards. So just let everyone know that is available and what's going on. So now we're going to do 9 of Swords. Let's see. I'm going to look at this 9 of Swords card. Oh, Dwayne said more things. He said, I'm just here to make everyone think, but I'm glad I could help. And thank you for helping me tap into both hemispheres. You are an amazing soul. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Roses to you as well. If I could give you a rose, I would. I'd just give my hearts. My hearts, and I don't know. I was going to be silly and then take one of the, I don't know if that's a pepper tree or whatever. I actually can't tell. I'm going to ask. It might be a pepper situation, but I don't want to take it from the plant. Honestly. No, I don't want to just do that. just for shits and giggles. No, I'll leave the plant alone. But I give you hearts anyway. Thank you, Dwayne. I appreciate you. Definitely, it's so cool, just the people I meet and the experiences I get to have with people, and just the things that you learn, you know. And I think that's the greatest thing about connecting with people to me. Like, there's times I think I would not want to interact with people, and I'm like, people get on my nerves. But then there's times I'm like, you know, people are great, and I'm grateful for just the assistance and support I've had from people, and the things I've learned from people. So thank you so much, Dwayne. You're the best. And I definitely got to talk to you about trading stuff. I want to get back on track with that, but maybe that's like more for when I come back from Hawaii. I think I've just been more soaking into the energy. Shayla, hello. It is pepper, yes. Okay, so it is a pepper. It's really tiny. I'm not used to seeing that kind of pepper, you know. Keep her in the background there. It's cute. I get to see a little bit of I think you can see a little bit of, oh no, that's the dome still. I thought that was like the sky, like where the, anyway. It's the dome still. I thought it was like the sun down, and it was the sun going down on that side. Okay, so for our two overall energy cards that were connected to this reading, let's see, I'm gonna just I'll read the Star Guide's message for now. It's okay, I'll just read the whole thing for both cards. Yes, okay. So I'm not gonna do too much explaining afterwards. I'm just gonna read it so you can get insight aside from what I already talked about earlier. So it says, when you are massively ascending and your reality is changing, it is normal to be nervous or have doubts about the future. Sometimes these thoughts may even keep you up at night. At these moments, trust that your galactic guides in the universe are taking care of you, and everything is going to be all right. If a negative thought surfaces, flip it to the opposite positive one, and let that be your affirmation. I like that. I like that a lot. And it says, Star Guide's message. So many starseeds feel alone, or they have a deep aching sense that no one really knows who they truly are. Take heart, because your galactic guides and fellow human starseeds feel your true essence. So you're not alone. Even if it is, as of yet, unspoken, your true essence. Release your worries and trust that all will be well. You are so loved and supported, and always will be. Your star guides are only a thought away. So beautiful. So the mantra we have here, it says, I am never alone. I am deeply loved and supported by my star guides and the universe. We are all held in this space by the universe, and it's a miracle that we even get to like sit here in orbit when there's like literally like a freaking whole galaxy of like stars and planets and other galaxies, right? And somehow we stay on the gravitational pull of this rock that we're on, right? And it's pretty dang cool. And I think when you put that in perspective, it's like, yeah, we already live here, so we don't think about it all the time, I feel like, but these days I do, personally. I'm just like, it's just craziness, you know? And it does get you to think. It gets you to think more about your existence here. But yes, trust that you'll be fine. I know that many of us are probably still going through some challenges or certain kinds of turmoils. Even if it's not everything, it could be like one thing in your life, and maybe you could be I was gonna say, oh shoot, I'm like forgetting my words here. You could be having moments of just, could be moments, yeah, that's all I want to say. I think it just could be moments. It may not be like all day, every day, something is challenging and stressing you out, but maybe it's like certain things, certain environments, you know? So, or certain times you think of certain stuff, you know? Okay, so the other card, there's two of discs, and it was reversed. And it says, you were having the time of your life by participating in so many projects and being able to handle so many responsibilities. Does that sound like some of you guys? You may seem like too much for others to manage. You take on with grace and seeming ease, even though you are juggling everything well right now. Be mindful of your time, your energy, and resources, so you can continue to enjoy everything that you want to do. And keep an eye on the horizon to guide you. Perhaps on the sailboat named Athena, there's a sailboat back there, it says Athena on it. okay, so keep an eye on the horizon to guide you, perhaps on this sailboat named Athena, or the Arcturian cosmic ship by the same name. Maintaining balance in work and play makes for smooth sailing. Okay, so definitely there is a need for balance, as I was saying earlier, or it feels like you're juggling things, right? This is retrograded, meaning it's reversed, so I'm going to read the retrograde meaning, just to keep in mind. It says, it is time to get organized. There are too many things you have said yes to, and you will be, or already are, struggling to balance everything. Say no to opportunities that do not align with your goals, and create a system with effective time management, which can help you stay in flow of creation and abundance. Okay, cool. Star guides a message. It says the Milky Way galaxy operates through the continual rebalancing of polarized energies. Yeah, and I just mentioned the galaxy, right? As a cosmic being, you are called to help maintain the harmony of these energies by keeping your own life in balance. When you're able to do this, it not only benefits you, but also the collective. I am an expert at creating and maintaining balance in my life. That is our mantra for this card. I am an expert at creating and maintaining balance in my life. Beautiful. So I know I just read a lot for those two cards. I just wanted to, in case anyone isn't going to the Instagram live stream tomorrow, then at least you have the insight of these two cards here. And you can always rewatch back everything that I read. Put captions on if there's captions available. And yeah, so yeah, trusting, allowing yourself to be in your sovereignty by choosing positive thoughts, letting go of the ones that aren't, choosing to be in a place, environment, or even take actions in ways that allow you to be feeling more positive, to stay strong, and also being mindful of your energy and your resources, right? Creating balance for yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you but yourself, really, at the end of the day. Some people can help you, but at the end of the day, it's going to be up to you to maintain that balance. All right, so that is it. Oh, wait, Dukes is in there. Dukes is in the house. Hey, Dukes, what's up? Oh, shit, Shay. I didn't even know that was Shay. Hi, Shay. I don't know if you're still here. Wait. Oh, shit. And then there's some comments. It said, oh, he said, oh, snap, Shay. Hey, Shay. Oh, my gosh, I didn't know. What's up? Oh, gosh, I'm yawning already, and it's just 5:30. Hey, Dukes. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying safe. Gonna chat with you. It's been a little while, like probably almost a month-ish, so I want to check in with you. Nice to see you, Shay. Thanks for popping in. Dukes. I know you're on the grind as always. And Dwayne, appreciate you, Dwayne, for popping in here, being in here. Okay, so yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. EST, aka 4:30 p.m. HST. It is now 5:30 p.m. here in Hawaii. Now I'm gonna see if I can get some lunch or something because I'm hungry. If you need to message me, feel free to give me a message, DM me on Instagram, because I'll be on there a bit today. Actually, I gotta like do some like promo type things and post stories, and I don't know, just I gotta interact more on there. So I'm gonna try to do that today. Got the missions and whatnots. And I get lost on Instagram, but I'm gonna try not to. If you guys message me, it'll help me not get lost into anything on the feed, but I have inspiring things on there, luckily. It's freezing over there. Oh, damn. I feel a little bad. I feel a little guilty over here. I'm just like, oh, look at me in the warmth and the sunshine. I'm gonna enjoy it continuously to the best of my ability and send good energy and vibes y'all's way. Try to, I say, if anything, I feel like in the winter time in Philly or East Coast in general, I would see the winter time as a way to really appreciate the warmth that I would have during those times, and then the warmth I would get when spring and summer comes. And honestly, I just love spring and summer anyway, so I don't really need to remind myself, but it does help. But yeah, I mean, the winter has its place too, and if you're there, you gotta find some way to have a silver lining, right? Thank you, thank you. I will. I love it. And I'm gonna show you guys again just a little, just so you can have some nature vibes. You can breathe in this beautiful space here. I know I've showed you guys like plenty of times. There's like a sunset happening behind the land here. She gorgeous. And I don't know if there's like any like coconut trees and whatnots. I can show you guys. I mean, not actually, no, there's some being grown. But I'm trying to think if I can find it. But yeah, you take big deep breath in, soak it in the grass and greenery and just the warm weather. I know you can imagine it. Oh, I see it. There's a coconut tree right over there. That one's coming up. So probably by the time I come back here next year, it'll be a full tree. I'm probably gonna come back in the fall. We got coconuts recently at this market. So we're gonna plant those too, which I'm excited about. Can't wait to see them. All right, that is all from me. Thanks guys, I love y'all. Peace and one love. Bye. I'm trying to be fancy.